Приветствую! Прямое подключение из Стамбула. Сегодня нас ожидает беседа с местным жителем Стамбула. А ты хочешь узнать из первых уст, какие самые 3 красивые места в Стамбуле? А что стоит взять и привезти из Стамбула в качестве сувенира? А какие 3 фразы нужно знать, чтобы найти общий язык с любым турком? А вообще, что нужно учесть? И какие советы могут дать местные жители тебе, как иностранцу, прибывающему в Турцию? И тебе хочется попрактиковать английский язык, потому что этот разговор будет на английском. Тогда устраивайся поудобнее и поехали. Друзья, приветствую вас. Прямо у нас прямое подключение из Стамбула. Сегодня у нас особенный гость, местный житель Нихат, который расскажет нам о всем том, что вы услышали в начале. Поэтому это уникальная возможность узнать из первых уст и подготовиться к поездке в Турции. Наш разговор будет на английском языке, поэтому, если вдруг вы еще не знаете английский, включите под видео есть шестеренка, нажмите ее и выберите автоматические субтитры YouTube. И тогда вы сможете практиковать ваш английский. А мы начинаем, потому что будет интересное интервью. Окей, hello Nihat. Okey, merhaba. Nasılsın?
Teşekkür ederim. Sen nasılsın?
Ben de iyiyim. Okay, so but of course we will speak in English. So it's Nihat, it's my host from Airbnb, and of course I would like to ask you, because you live here for many years, you are Turkish, and I think your experience can be useful, good for all my followers, for Russian people. Okay, could you tell us first? I have a lot of questions. I think our interview will be about 10-15 minutes. So maybe the first question will be, what for you 3 the most beautiful places in Istanbul to visit?
In Istanbul, of course, is Topkapı Palace and Santa Sofia. And for my favorite can be Made in Tower. We call it the Kız Kulesi because it has a different atmosphere for me. 3 of them.
Okay, 3 of them. Okay, great.
Only 3. Actually, Istanbul has a much more things. But if you say to 3, if I want to continue, I can say a lot of things. Of course, all of them is really famous things. But from the television and for the real life, it's completely different.
Okay, I think 3 are enough, because not all people have a lot of time to spend in Istanbul. So I'm spending here 2 weeks, but most people I think come for several days only. Okay, of course everybody wants to have a good, tasty food. So what would you recommend 3 local dishes that we need to taste in Turkey, and especially in Istanbul?
For Turkey, if you ask to someone for Turkey, always they are thinking the kebab. Yes, for me it can be kebab too, but kebab has a different kind of kebab. For me, the best one is Iskender. They serve with the yogurt and tomato sauce and melting butter or something like this. For me, it's delicious. For the food. And then the second option can be for the dessert. For the dessert, I will say 2. Of course, it's baklava with the pistachio, my favorite things. And we call it another one to künefe. They are serving to hot. They have to try. And it will be one more thing to mezes. You have to try for the mezes, small things. And I'm from Mediterranean side of the Turkey. It's my hometowns, everywhere is olive trees. Everything we are using olive oil, something like this. Mezes is main things they are making with the olive oil, and they should try to this one also.
Okay, thank you, Nihat. So you will write to me all these names, yes, and I will put it under my video or maybe in like subtitles, because I haven't tried everything what you've mentioned, but okay, I have several weeks to do that. Okay, maybe one more question about things or souvenirs, yeah, because every country has special things to buy like souvenirs. What can we buy here in Istanbul in Turkey to have good memories about your culture?
It will be again from the last question again, because if I visit outside of the Turkey, always I take the dessert, baklava, and another dessert to Turkish delight. Two of them for me. And then of course there's a carpets or something like this too. They are famous, or leather, but I'm not expert for them. As many of my guests, they bought it, but I cannot say anything about this. Carpet and leather and other things.
Okay, great. So what else? I think it's important to know some words in a language where you go, yeah? Because it's always nice and pleasant for local people if you say anything in Turkish. So in your experience, okay, what are the most useful 3 words or phrases that we should know when we come to Turkey?
Of course, it's merhaba. It means hi. Another one can be teşekkür ederim. It means thank you. Another one is gonna be again to teşekkür ederim, but you can use the sağ. How I can explain the difference? Teşekkür ederim can be a bit formal than sağ. If you're feeling much more friendly or something like this, you can say sağ. And then another word you can ask to iyi misin? Nasılsın? Different type. I guess it's gonna be 5.
Okay, a little bit more than 3. So I can say to you, Saul, I think, yeah. So, and as an Airbnb host, yeah, you're accepting tourists from all different countries all over the world for many years. What do you think? Why is it better? Okay, if you just put yourself in shoes of of your guests. So why is it better to stay at locals, like with you, for example, than to stay at hotel? What do you think? What are advantages, benefits of staying at local home, in your opinion?
My guess is mostly more than 90% is single travelers. If you visit to some country, if you are alone, sometimes you want to have a company just to talk a bit and like take a coffee or dinner friend or something like this. And you can have a tips from the locals always. If you stay at the hotel, of course, there's some benefits at the hotels. Can be a bit more luxury than home, because people serving to you, cleaning to home, everything. But at home, you have a friend. You can ask anything. If you want to go somewhere, ask 2 questions. You are not waiting to line like at the reception or something. And if you want to use the kitchen, if you are not feeling good to go out, just use the kitchen or lie down and spend time at home. And plus things always is benefits for friendship. Now I have a lot of maybe hundreds of friends from all of the world. Always we are keep in touch, exactly for the corona time. How are you how is your situation in your country? How did you get something? Blah blah. We are checking always. It's friends.
And you can practice languages.
Yes, my English just my practice. Because of my guests, it was not so good, but I'm speaking still. I'm learning better than many of way.
Yes, but your guests can practice Turkish with you. Like in
need.
our case, I'm learning Turkish, and of course, I used Nihat's help to practice a little bit of Turkish, right?
If they're asking, if they need it, why not? Always.
Okay, great. So, what recommendations would you give to all my friends on YouTube who are planning to visit Turkey? Maybe 3 important things to know before planning or going to Turkey. Maybe some peculiarities, some special things about your country to know when you are planning your journey. Did you get my question?
Yes, I got it, and I'm thinking.
Okay.
First, some of my guests, and then after they were really sorry for Istanbul, not enough for a few days, because Istanbul is a really huge city, and exactly if they are interested to history or something like this, a minimum it's gonna be for 1 week. If they not run away, if they don't run or something like this, if they run, yes, 4 or 5 days gonna be enough, but not my style. This is not my style. I'm not feeling I'm on holiday if I'm running. This is the first one. And then another, what can I say? God.
No problem, take time.
Really, I don't remember anything. No, what can I say? It's Turkish people. I can say we are warm people, like a Mediterranean people. Of course, all culture or all countries has a bad people or good people too, but this is my opinion, this is my idea. Turkish people has a lot of warm people and good people. Always, if they are smiling, it's welcome to Turkey, and they will take a smile back. Yep.
Okay, good to know, friends. Okay, great. And maybe my last question. What do you think, when is the best time to visit Istanbul?
Depend how you like the weather. Because Istanbul, yes, it's not like a Moscow or something like this. Always we have a sunny, can be raining, just a bit cold. For me, it can be freezing, but I guess for Russian people, it's not so freezing or something like this. Istanbul all year has a season, but for my opinion, for autumn and springtime. And because summer, really hot, really we have a humidity and really crowded city. For the nightlife, for the shopping, of course now we are in Corona time, and we don't have too much option to swim in the center. Yes, Istanbul has a part they can go far away or to islands or something like this, but not with the beach or something like this. For me, it's can be from the March till June or till July, because July and August and really hot, really has a humidity, and then from September till December, it's really good weather. It's a fresh one.
Okay, thank you, Nihat. And of course, my dear friends, if you want to have a nice host in Istanbul, I would leave your Airbnb profile so under my video. So, and everybody can contact Nihat and stay if you like, because I'm enjoying my staying thanks to you and your recommendations, your advice that you have given to me. And of course, it's great to practice languages, English, Turkish, whatever. So what languages you are speaking and your host is speaking too. So thank you very much.
It was a pleasure.
So Nihat, and see you soon. Yeah? Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Надеюсь, вам понравился наш разговор с Нихатом, и вы узнали для себя очень много нового. Опять-таки, если ваш английский пока не такого высокого уровня, включайте субтитры, включайте автоматические субтитры YouTube, это шестеренка внизу, и, соответственно, вы можете выбрать субтитры. А мы с вами в ближайшее время еще встретимся в Стамбуле несколько раз. Посмотрим очень красивую мечеть, бывший собор Святой Софии. Прогуляемся на пароходе. Посмотрим много-много разных достопримечательностей Стамбула. Сейчас я обо всем этом не буду говорить, чтобы у вас был эффект, чтобы был сюрприз. Поэтому я сохраняю сюрприз, но будет очень интересно. Поэтому обязательно подписывайся на мой канал, если ты еще не подписался, ставь колокольчик, потому что в ближайших видео про Стамбул ты узнаешь очень много чего интересного и сможешь это учесть при своей поездке в Стамбул. До встречи, увидимся!